Well, happy Saturday, and I hope that you're having a great day. And my name is Sherry. If you've been here before, you know that. And if not, welcome. So glad that you're here. Today, we're going to talk about what is the best shoe color to get for your outfits, like just to have in your wardrobe. What shoe color should you pick? Should you have a black, a brown, and a beige? Should you have a metallic? Should you have animal print? What should you have? Well, it runs the gamut, but there's one pair of shoes and footwear that you should have when it comes to color, and that is the color that matches your hair. All right, so why is that? Well, when your shoe color matches your hair color, you can always create a head to toe look. It just is one of those looks that will help you to look put together. I do the same with my bag. If I'm gonna spend a lot of money on my bag, or my husband's gonna spend a lot of money on my bag for presents, then I match my hair. In fact, I brought mine in today so you could see. Here is my purse color right here. It's kind of variated, which is kind of nice because it does, match all the way around my different highlights and lowlights. But if you're going to only have one bag, then I recommend that you match your hair. Okay, so let's talk about shoes. I brought a couple of pair of mine in here today. So as you can see, this is a casual bootie and it has gold hardware on it. So that's the thing. If you mostly wear gold jewelry, then check the hardware on your shoes. I'm not gonna buy a pair of booties, ankle booties, and get something with silver on it because I wear gold. So really consider, what do you wear the most of? If you go back and forth and wear silver and gold, then it really doesn't matter. But if you only wear one, say you're gray-headed or silver-headed, and you only stick with silver jewelry, then make sure the footwear and the hardware on your footwear and on your handbags have silver hardware. I think that's something that we sometimes overlook because we're thinking, well, let's just go ahead and get a pair, I like that color. But then the hardware is one of those things, it's kind of one of those small touches that actually really creates a well put look together. So check that out. So my booties are going to have gold hardware on them. And as you can see, they're pretty good at matching my hair. When it comes to animal print shoes, then you want to do the same. You want to find something that is pretty similar to your hair color. And as you can see, that is right there. Again, gold hardware right there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to run through some different hair color and some shoe colors just so you can match them up and just so you can see. But honestly, I really think we make it harder than it has to be. Basically, if you go to the store and you're looking for shoes, they always have a big mirror. Take the shoe over to the mirror, hold it up and say, is this a good connection? And if it is, then you can get it. Again, check the hardware. All right, so let's go ahead and first look at gray hair. And so I'm gonna walk us through gray hair, blonde hair, and dark brown to black hair, and red hair. So you can see the different colors of shoes that I picked out. I'm also going to show you solids, and I'm going to show you animal prints because I think that makes a difference as well. Just like I have my animal print shoe, I'm not going to pick up a zebra print because it doesn't go with me, And so you have to know what goes with you. Let's get started with the gray or silver hair first. As you can see, we have different combinations of light gray to silver, and then also to very dark gray. So be on the lookout for that when you shop. And even if you're shopping online, you want to go through and you want to even, how you can put in the color at the side when you're doing the online shopping ahead of time and you're on the shop site, right? And it'll say shop by color, click it on. You'll notice if you put in, say, gray, you'll notice all kinds of different gray that pops up. And so light gray to dark gray. So take a look at these. These are great suggestions. Also, I wanted to show you animal print that I would pick for gray as well. And you want to keep it really right in the tone of what your hair is. So if you have light hair, you want to go with a lighter, like light gray. You want to go with a lighter animal print and a lighter solid. If you have dark gray, then you want to go with a darker gray and a darker animal print. All right, so let's move on to blondes. And a lot of our blondes fall into either the light category or the soft category in my color code system. But I just wanted to pop up a range of colors for you. All right, so you're going to see that there are some beiges that are kind of on the blonde, so to speak, wheat color, maybe. And then it ranges all the way to kind of a medium brown. And so what you want to do is you want to, again, hold that shoe up to your hair and see, hey, does this work for me? Now, notice too that some beiges, some tans, some taupes, so to speak, have more of a grayish tint. So if your hair's going more in the grayish, like if it's moving in that way, maybe go for more of a beigey gray. Taupe probably has that undertone. But if it has more of a red, let's say you're strawberry blonde, or you've got more of a, just some copper in your hair, then go for a beige or a tan that has a little bit of almost a red cast to it. Not, again, pick it up, hold it next to your hair, but that's one way to look at that. When you're looking at animal print for a soft or for somebody who has a blonde hair, and I'll get back to super blonde hair in just a minute here, but if your hair is more of like that medium, maybe a dark blonde to the medium brown, almost mousy brown, just know that when you're looking for an animal print, you don't want to go super orangey, leopardy like I have. You want to go with more of a blonde in your animal print, something that has really a beige undertone. If you are more of a very light blonde, like blonde, like super blonde hair, and you fall into the light category in my system, then you want to go with almost an off-white, like a camel kind of color. And so what I want to encourage you to do, that when it's a different season, so you're in the season of, say, fall, winter, where we are now in the US anyway, and I know different parts of the country, you're not even in cooler weather yet, but make sure of the fabric of the shoe. So if you're a very pale blonde, or you have white hair, and you're going to go for a shoe that has a, that's very light, then make sure the fabric is more like a suede, or it might even have corduroy on it, but something that's definitely a winter fabric instead of one that is maybe patent leather. White boots are really popular right now, even in the winter. And I'm saying white. I love them. I've had them in my shopping basket several times online, but so far I just can't get myself to push the button because it's a trend. I'm not sure it's going to be on trend next year. And so, no, it doesn't match my hair. So I typically don't want to spend a lot of money for something that doesn't match my hair, but they're such a cute shoe, and you don't always have to match your hair, right? But this is for if you're only going to buy one pair of ankle boots, then I would do that. But being in the fashion industry, I do have places I could wear those white booties too, but I just can't bring myself to push that button yet. Probably won't, honestly. Probably just won't, because I just can't justify the spend for those. So, oh well. Now let's move on to gals who have brown hair. Now, depending on your hair, whether you're a light brown, and not like a soft, but let's say you're a dark soft. Let's say you have, maybe you're a darker brown, medium brown. Brown ranges a bit, it's a big swing. As a matter of fact, some of you even have brown hair, but you're in the clear category. Our clears are more like our Snow Whites, right? Really dark hair, light skin. If you've got brown hair and you're a clear, then you could still do black as your neutral for your shoe, but consider going very, very, very dark brown, like these shoes right here that I'm showing, these ankle booties. A really dark brown works for you. And so just know that if you're gonna, again, match your hair, hold it up and see, is it more immediate? It's harder, I think, sometimes to shop online doing this kind of thing, but I just wanted to give you a range from the lighter brown all the way up to the more medium brown. and then all the way up to the dark brown, so you could see the range of that. Now let's take a look at animal print. And you can see there that you just want to be careful not to get your animal print too light or too orangey like mine. And so a lot of animal print tends to be kind of orangey, kind of golden, just like these. I keep showing these shoes, but they're more golden. They're so good for a redhead, but be careful, because as you can see in the pictures that I'm showing, there are lots of options for animal print that's darker. Just remember that that's a good animal print for you. Just don't get too light. Now, if you have black hair, I searched and searched to try to find a black base of an animal print, and I think I came up with a few for you, but it was hard. You might be better to do like a black, almost a croc that is all one color black, maybe a little bit patent on, a little shiny, but to give you a little bit of texture. But it was difficult to find animal print that was super dark, that was black. All right, and then the last is redheads. So I showed you my redhead coloring, but there's a range of redheads. There are redheads that are super light, like strawberry blonde, all the way up to almost a burgundy redhead. And so again, don't just assume because it's a warm color boot that it's going to match. You got to hold it up. And I think I probably said that 10 times during this, but it's very, very important that you coordinate with your hair color. And again, if you're warm, make sure your hardware has gold on it. The cools, I want to make sure yours has silver. Everybody else, you can kind of do a mix. Just know, again, what is important to you in your wardrobe, what you mostly spend, most of your, what you buy most of your jewelry in. Mine always is gold. And so just take that into consideration. Now let's go ahead and look at all the animal prints. And so I showed you animal print before, but I wanted to kind of show you all together the color. So as you can see, there's a huge range of animal print. And whether you're in that very super light color or the very dark, there it is. I thought it would be fun to show you just pictures of animal print all together so you could just see the differences. And they're beautiful, just absolutely beautiful. I think animal print it's a neutral. It's here to stay. It's not going anywhere. I don't think if you buy a pair of animal print ankle booties, I don't think they're going to go out of style this year. My animal print ankle booties, I've had at least a year, maybe 2. I might have gotten them 2 years ago, but they work. They match my hair and they match most of my clothes. So I just thought it was fun to show you the range. I want to say something to those of you who have white hair, but you have some pepper in your hair. So it's all white, but yet you've got specks of black. All right. So it's just little specks. Black can be your neutral. That is okay. You can go ahead and do that as a neutral. And the same with those who are very, very blonde. If you don't want to stay with taupe, in fact, in the outfit planner this season, we actually added black accessories instead of the taupe accessories because we knew it would be easier to find in the winter. But so if you want to go with black as a light, you absolutely can. Just know that when spring comes, you lights, we're going in a different direction for you. So you'll see what we're doing with you then. So we're already thinking about the spring planner. Oh my goodness. All right, you guys. Well, I hope that was helpful. Just wanted to make this video something that would be a resource for you so you could kind of refer back to it, look at the pictures, kind of see, and just have fun shopping for shoes. And when it comes to comfortable shoes, you usually have to spend a little more money for your shoes. And so this way, if you're going to put good dollars into your shoes, then they're going to go with most of your outfits. Because here's the thing, picture an outfit, even if you were in an all black outfit, with my red hair, I could still wear my booties that are copper that go with my hair. You see that? If you are wearing all black and you're soft and you're not supposed to be wearing all black. So let's say you're wearing all navy and you've got that dishwater blonde hair, you wear the shoes that coordinate with that. So you go with those light shoes. You see that kind of that medium taupey color shoe. So it just wraps your look. Almost the way I like to explain it is it's like you being in a picture and you're in a picture frame. And so your hair and your shoes are framing your outfit. So anyway, I hope that was helpful. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll look and answer those questions for you. But until next week, I will see you then. Bye-bye.